It all starts off like any regular night out. Drinks, laughs, and coworkers letting loose after a long week. Except tonight, the big boss decided to tag along. And let's just say, she's not exactly a heavyweight. She's absolutely wrecked, laughing way too loud and saying things no sober person would dare. Ha! I heard your first girlfriend dumped you in, what, 5 days? She slurs, nearly falling off her seat. That's tragic, my guy. Tell me you've at least done the deed once in your life. No? Ha? That's hilarious. Everyone's kind of used to her like this. She turns into a chaotic gremlin after a few drinks, and our poor protagonist just shrugs. Yeah, sorry, I guess. But the boss isn't done. She squints across the table at the absolute knockout sitting opposite, a quiet, glasses-wearing goddess with freckles and a figure that could bend traffic laws. Hey, I've got the best idea ever, she declares. Why don't you, the smoking hot one, help this guy out? Like, give him a night to remember. The table goes silent. What the hell, boss? He yelps, face redder than a boiled lobster. Do you even know what you're saying? He turns to the girl, Momori-san, the sweet, reserved type who usually keeps to herself. He starts stammering out an apology, but she just smiles calmly and shrugs. I don't really mind. Wait, what? She actually seems amused. Like she's seriously considering it. Maybe it's the drinks, or maybe she just felt like being a little wicked tonight. Later, the boss stumbles off into the night, yelling something about taxis and world peace, and our guy's about to head home when, bam, Momori grabs his arm. Why don't we go somewhere together? Cue panic mode. Before he knows it, they're in a hotel room. A hotel room. With her. And in the blink of an eye, Momori's already peeled off every stitch of clothing like she's auditioning for a Greek mythology painting. Our guy nearly passes out from shock. This wasn't on his bingo card for the night. She stands there, totally casual, stretching like this is just a Tuesday, and says, Come on, don't be shy. You're not seriously gonna make me be the only one on full display, are you? He's thinking, this has to be a prank. We've barely talked before, and now she's offering herself like she's ordering takeout? But then he sees her, like really sees her, and the sight could bring a monk to tears. She's an actual goddess disguised as an office introvert. He swallows hard. Are you sure you're okay with me? She grins slyly. Aren't you the one who brought me here? No, that was, okay, yeah, technically true, but too late. She's already noticed Excalibur is rising to the occasion. Ooh, someone's happy to see me, she purrs, eyeing his sword like it's a 5-star dessert. Guess I'm not the only one curious tonight. He tries to form words, but she's already going to town like she's found her favorite snack after a week on a diet. I was gonna shower first, she mutters between taste tests, but this is way too tempting. Hope you don't mind me skipping straight to the main course. He's frozen, brain short-circuiting. Is this real life? She mumbles something that sounds suspiciously like, just swallow it all. But he can't be sure. Either way, she's clearly swapped her cocktail for a different kind of refreshment. He tries to respond, but suddenly, boom, he releases the holy power, like he's trying to cast a Final Fantasy limit break. She handles it like a champ. Staring at her afterward, he's absolutely floored. You really swallowed it all? Momori's usually so quiet at work, invisible almost. But now, looking at her messy hair, those flushed cheeks, and the smug little smirk, he realizes she's dangerously cute. And Excalibur is ready for round 2. Is it always like this? He thinks as she pulls him close again with mischief in her eyes. This time, she's ready to lead him into the forbidden dungeon, tight, mysterious, and clearly not for the faint of heart. When she offers it up, he doesn't even hesitate. No overthinking, no second-guessing, just pure instinct. Because screw it, this is his moment, his initiation quest. The night turns wild as she gasps, moans, and begs him to let the holy milk flood the dungeon. She wants to feel his power, know he's the real deal, and naturally he delivers like a legend. Momori-san totally satisfied. Our guy, V-card, officially history. Our next story is a spicy one. When you have a smoking hot girlfriend, what's the best outcome? Well, it's when she has a smoking hot twin sister. I bet everyone in the world would want a scenario where you can date twins, right? As we see, 2 sisters are just chatting along, and one of them is a real, slew cuff. She just dumped one boyfriend and is already together with another one. Maybe that was our unfortunate guy from story 1, eh? As she just laughs about it like it's no big deal whatsoever. The one sister is just like, "Are you sure it's okay?" As she just laughs, "Haha, yeah, dude, it's fine. We're so serious, this new one and me." But the one sister is more curious about her sister, as she asks, "What about you? Where's your husband?" She says, "Well, he's always busy with work." As we see, they aren't the same age. One's a bit younger than the other, but their personalities are completely different, and the way they live is too. One's plain and straight, whereas one is so cheerful. But the issue is there's a lot of tension since one can't really see her husband that often. And she's thinking, maybe I could live a different life if I was slightly different and could be more loose with relationships like her. But she's somewhat loyal to her husband. The issue is, well, he ain't there to satisfy her, so why should she hold back? Her sister hints, "Haha, that's so dumb. You know what? I'll lend you my boyfriend. He's got such a large Excalibur, he can surely satisfy you." She's shocked, like, "Wait, what? What on earth are you saying?" As the sister just goes, "Well, we look the same, so just dress up like me and he won't notice. It's perfectly fine. You have needs you need to satisfy, you know?" We see she's hesitant at first, but eventually she ends up dressed like her sister outside her boyfriend's house. As he opens, he's shocked to see her. She's blushing heavily and nervously replies, "Gello," as he immediately grabs her and pulls her in, not hesitating for a second as he kisses her, really showcasing just how wild her sister's life must be if he does this for just showing up. He then hugs her and says, "I missed you so much," as she is nervously shocked by the sudden advancement, but she goes along with it and enjoys it as he showcases just how wild his Excalibur is. She can't keep a straight face and stares at it like her whole world might collapse after seeing such a beast. He immediately whips it out and says, "What's wrong? You're staring quite intently. Do it like you always do." As she goes, "Ah, no nothing," and begins to taste that Excalibur like it's a 5-course meal. She justifies it by saying, "I really need to taste it, otherwise he might suspect something's wrong." We see she's enjoying it, and so is he, which, let's be real, would be hard not to enjoy this. As he wants to go further and push his Excalibur between her big, juicy melons, she obliges. We see she has bigger melons, so it feels better than when he does it with her sister, but he doesn't really suspect it. Eventually, he releases all his holy milk over her. This then leads to her offering him her dungeon for full access as they begin to go to town. But the spicy thing, and plot twist, her sister out of nowhere goes, "Wow, you're really going at it. I didn't think you would." We see they immediately jump up and stop, shocked, as the boyfriend is shitting his pants yelling out, "What? Mio?" Looking at the girl he was just ravaging, and her. As she tries to explain it, laughing, she then hugs her sister and introduces her. She is shocked and blushing heavily. We see he's scared like he might have made a big mistake, not realizing it's all the one sister's plan, as she teases him, going, "Wow, you can't even recognize your girlfriend's twin sister?" He nervously tries to defend himself, but she sits next to her sister and reveals her body as well, going, "Well, to make up for it, I think you need to ravage us both. This is your punishment." We see him gulp and think, "Wow, this is the best case scenario. Two twins that are smoking hot. I thought she would be really mad, but wow. I can't believe I get to enjoy twins of all things, huh?" As he begins to ravage them, showcasing his true strength of the Excalibur before releasing his holy milk into their dungeons, both sisters enjoy watching each other and being together. Our lucky guy's life just became the best life, a dream life. But was it the best outcome? Because both sisters were desperate for that Excalibur, and he mutters, "I don't think I'm gonna survive this." Who? If that story didn't raise your eyebrows, or something else, then I don't know what will. If you enjoyed that twin-tingling Excalibur-swinging madness, go ahead and smash that like button harder than our guy just got smashed by destiny. And hey, don't forget to subscribe because we've got more steamy chaos coming faster than holy milk on laundry day. Ring that bell too, or you might just miss the next time Excalibur comes swinging in hot. Thanks for watching. You absolute legends. Stay spicy, stay curious, and remember, always check if she has a twin.